Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And my name is DBoss. And I just hope that everybody's been doing their 15 minutes of laughing, that's the minimum. But anyways, I hope you're doing a little bit more than that because, everybody should be happy because it's getting hotter and warmer out now. And, there's no excuse. And I'm saying, and you even have to push a little harder in the winter, because it releases all those endorphins in your body by laughing. There's a lot of health benefits to laughing. It can take down your blood pressure. It can tone your abs. It makes you feel good. I mean, by toning your abs, I'm meaning that you don't have to start going to the gym because it's not that in that kind of way. So a lot of people might say, oh, I'm just going to start laughing and doing it. That's going to tone my abs. No, you still got to do your other vigorous activities and stuff like that you want to do. Also, it's also healing. It heals your body if you feel sick. And also what you put out for the day, you get back. So a lot of people say, oh, maybe I don't have anybody to laugh. Well, let me tell you, if you don't, you could call somebody, you could put on something funny. There's all these streaming channels. You could watch something and you just get out. If you get an hour laughing, yes, you're hurt a little bit, but that's okay because you're working those muscles and you're being entertained. So I have a real special guest for you today. All my guests are special, but we got somebody today in the acting industry who's an actor. And, I always like to get some of those different variations because you're going to find out all the things that they've gone through and all the hilarious moments and stuff like that. So anyways, with no further ado, here we're going to go to Vital Steps for Vital Health, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to your Vital Steps to Better Health. I'm Joanne James. Today we're going to talk about exercising in the sun. We all love the sun. It's been the winter. Now we want to get out into the fresh air and enjoy the great weather. However, we have to be very mindful when we're exercising in the sun. First of all, you want to protect your skin at all costs. Regardless of your background, you still need to wear a sunblock of 30 plus. Also, you want to make sure you're wearing a hat to protect your facial skin as well as glasses to protect your eyes. Also, make sure that you hydrate as you're doing your activities. Sometimes you won't feel that you're thirsty, but in actual fact you are. So make sure you drink. Don't wait to become dehydrated first. And listen to your body. If you start feeling a little nauseous or dizzy or fatigued, that might be signs of a heat stroke. Get into the shade, sit down, and call somebody to assist you. Being out in the sun and exercising is great, but you have to be very, very, very aware of where you are, what you're doing, and make safety your top priority. I'm Joanne James, and this has been your Vital Steps to Better Health and Fitness. See you next time.
Thank you, Joanne James, for that tip. People start maybe drinking water. Your liquid keep hydrated. And it doesn't mean with liquor or beer, because some people might think, that's okay. I'm having liquid, but you can drink that's fine, but you got to put a little bit of water in there so you can get that additional hydration. So today we got an actor and a community organizer, and he's featured in this cast member in Tony Top of New York. They call it Tony, but the acronym says Top of New York, with Michael Stephen Paul. He's the director, executive producer of it, and it's a crime series playing the role of Dwight Nugget Williams, and we're going to find out everything what's been going on and everything. So with no further ado, I introduce to you ALANZO Phillips.
How y'all doing?
We see you smiling there, so you're doing something. You're getting some of that laughing in.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to. So here at Real Life Matters, ALANZO, we like to know where people's backgrounds in their culture, where they come from. So where do you come from?
I come from Brooklyn, New York. I was born in Kings County. My father's Guyanese. He's from Guyana. Guyanese.
Guyanese.
Yeah, my mom's from here, so she's American. But she was raised in New Brunswick, New Jersey. So did her schooling, did her years in high school, and then moved back to New York, and then that's when she had her family. I'm part of the family, so.
Really? They sure they didn't drop you off in Guyana?
Oh no.
No, No, I'm just playing. All right. So you are an actor.
Yes.
So what made you want to become an actor?
Actually, I went to school for mass communication, so I'd like to be on radio, so and TV also as well. So I was like, it wasn't going for me fast enough, so I was like, let me do something else. So a lot of people tell me I know how to act or I'm funny, so I was like, let me get into acting. So I got into acting through this guy named Richard. He's one of the guys that I started with acting, and he gave me a platform to like start acting without no experience and all that. I was very nervous at first, but as you get better in your craft, you get better, and then you won't become as nervous as you was when you did it the first time. But other than that, I love acting. Like, to me, acting is not a job. To me, it's passion. I love it with a lot of passion. I just be able to tell my story, be myself, and help others, who in my position or just like to watch different drama series, movies, or whatever, and bring things into the vision.
Wow. So is anybody in your family an actor, or are you the first one?
I'm the first one. Basically, I'm the first one. I'm the first
Yeah.
one. Got kind of like really pursue the dream.
Okay. All right. So what have you acted in?
Um, See, actually, colorblind with my Michael Stephen Paul. He has Keys of Cuff 2 is coming out in 2024. I did web series like The Brooklyn Way, Give Me the Loot. I did Foster Sin, which is on Tubi TV. I'm in season 1, but there's 3 seasons in Tubi TV for Foster Sin. So I'm in the first season. I got a couple of feature films. I got the Manalo Effect. It's on Prime. It's on YouTube. Believe it's supposed to be on Tubi TV, but I don't know about Tubi
What is
TV.
it? The Manila? What is it called?
The Milano, Milano Effect.
Okay. So what's that about? Look at just a little.
It's basically like a sci-fi movie, basically like one of your
Okay.
like a sci-fi kind of movie. So it's very interesting. It's like I play the agent. I'm basically going for the people that was attacking my people. So I mean, I don't want to give too much though, but like I said,
Okay.
Amazon Prime, so you can check it out. But
Wow. Well, we gotta check that one, Manila.
Manalo Effect.
Manalo.
It's so
Manalo.
much. It's so much. I'm trying to like remember how many films I did. It's so many films I did so much. So it's like I remember certain ones, but I did a lot. So it's like my resume is growing bigger as I speak. So, but I just want to thank God for even giving me the position to like do what I love, especially with acting and being a community organizer. So, um, not to jump a gun ahead, but I'm gonna say it before I forget. So, my partner and we are doing our second annual community basketball game on July 20th,
Oh,
and
he's a plays basketball. Well, I
yeah,
love that. I played
yeah,
basketball too.
yeah. So, Michael Stephen Paul is one of the players that's going to play on my team, and he's going to represent my team. So it's against my partner against my team, and we both playing each other. So, but we wanted to do something back to the community because I'm believing giving back to people who don't have much or who is less unfortunate than myself. So I just got with my partner because we are great friends. So I was just like, let's just do something back for the community. Like just giving them even like this summer we're gonna do book bags for the kids. We're gonna have like
Oh, that's so nice.
supplies. And then I'm trying to get a ice cream truck or a bouncy house for the kids so they won't be bored at the game, so they'll have something to do. So I was trying to do different things to get the community back because I think what our kids need is for somebody has like myself is like a public figure and who's an actor who can be a good example and just give back to people who don't have a lot or just create resources so they will stay out of trouble. Basically, they won't get into incarceration because the incarceration rates for our youth is a lot. I'm
Yes.
not sure about the percentage. I don't even want to be, I don't want to say 70 or 50, but it's a good amount.
It's very high
up there. So I just want to try to like lessen that by just giving them some type of resources so they can use to express their talents and bring their
so
talents
they're
to
not
the game.
distracted by doing bad things.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So what position did you play in basketball?
I played power forward. I played center. I started playing at the age of the crazy part is I started really getting serious to basketball until I was like 15 years old. But I've been around the game. I've been around people who play like AAU basketball, different things like that. But I was playing basketball, but I wasn't playing organized basketball. But I started taking it more serious when I was 15 years old, and I was like in 9th to 10th grade. I was like taking it serious, the basketball, and then basketball gave me an opportunity to have a college education, and I ended up obtaining my bachelor's degree in media communication. So, that did a lot too.
Right. When I played center and forward, so
Okay,
I fluctuate between the two.
all right.
Well, that's okay. All right. Yeah, me too. It's a good sport.
Yes, it is.
It's a very good sport, and you can play that. And then if you could play basketball, you could play tennis, and and apparently you can play golf. I don't know how that relates, but
I don't know.
Maybe it's the positioning, or how maybe because we're able to just move our hands, and maybe it's the same thing. But that's what they say. Well, I play tennis too, so tennis is almost like the same moves.
I ain't played.
The only thing is you got a racket.
Yeah, I play football and baseball. I wish I'd have played baseball because the amount of money that baseball.
Ching ching.
Yeah, like 200 mil for 10 years. I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? Did I play the wrong sport? But but I'm happy that I play basketball. But I have a chance to play with teammates and network and met different people from different teams or different organizations. So basketball definitely gave me an open door to meet different type of people.
Well, that's good that you also did the community stuff, because now you know the basketball is community, even though it's very community, because everybody be playing it. You know, it doesn't, whatever level they're playing. And it's a lot of running. It's not as much running as there in soccer, but
right.
Well, they call that soccer, football. It's a lot of running.
The funny thing is, I got the talent, but just running, I'm like, I'll be lazy, but I could play the game. But it's just that running, I'm like, yo, running suicide. What's the point of running suicide at one point? But I'm like, it's able to keep you in shape, and you can run faster than the other players. So, but that's. What do
you mean in soccer?
No, like basketball, like basketball.
Yeah, you got a lot of running. There's a lot of running because sometimes those sports.
For me, at first, I was like, I hate running, but like as I got constituted, it was like it was just fun for me. But I hated it when I first started playing basketball. I'm like, yo, man, running. Like you gotta run this, you gotta run all the way around.
Run the play, then you got to do it over. Then you got to do all those exercises that make you run. Then you got to be doing those squats and going woo to the side. So you come down.
17 is the worst. I hate 17s.
Oof.
I hated 17s because 17s you run up and down and all that 17, and then he timed you. I'm like, come on, let's be realistic, coach. But it's like you got to push yourself. I guess he was trying to teach us how to push ourselves no matter where you at, and like when you deal with adversity. So he's just trying to push you, coach. Like my high school coach pushed us to the limit though. I was like, sometimes I wanted to kill.
Then when you go to college, you got to learn to play ball all over.
Oh, college is a different story though.
I know. I played college ball.
More days like you got more days than practice. Like, cause like high school, you probably practice like twice a week or 3 times a week.
5 days a week. You got
practice. And then you got the early morning practice. Like it's crazy, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Then you gotta go to class, and then you come back and work out around like a noon time. And then after that, you go to your classes, you get something to eat, and then you do it all over again at in the evening. Like, yeah, and then you only got a little bit of time to see if you got homework and get that done, or get something to eat. There's no hanging out for the first few weeks, I'll say.
Yeah.
Bro, like
then they make you go pump weights too.
Yeah, you got pump weights. Yeah, so pump weights is like 2 days a week, and then you do more more playing basketball, but you doing drills at the same time. So
Yeah, that medicine ball, that was a big one.
oh God, I hate it. The ball. Don't remind don't remind me of medicine ball, please. I ain't
It
like
was
it.
heavy. That gets heavy
Yeah.
after a
And it's
while.
like 10 pounds. And I'm like, yo, 10 pounds don't seem a lot.
Yeah,
But when you do it after a while, I'm like, oh man.
you just want to get that ball. Your arms just feel like they're just gonna like,
Yeah, it
okay,
got like
you know
it
what? I can't
feel
lift
noodle
nothing
on.
else.
It feel like a noodle arms. And I'm like, I just want to get done. And then especially you gotta hold it up open your head. I'm like, oh man. And squat. I'm like, Coach, you're wrong. Like, you're bugging out. Like, you're doing too much. But other than that, like, I'm just glad that I'm in a position of like enjoying life. And you know, like I said, I like doing acting. It's not a job to me.
Yes.
It's passion. So it just brings feels into
And then the taller you are, the harder they make you practice.
right.
It doesn't matter if you're in acting, dancing, whatever, because your body is not really coordinated. So they want to make sure that you're in coordination. Well,
Coordination.
people
Yeah.
don't realize that when tall people, we have to get coordinated.
Coordinated.
Because
Yeah,
when maybe you tell your arm to do this, oh,
and your
okay, it
arms
might do that slow, but if you're doing things movement fast, your arm may not do that. It may do something else.
right.
So people don't realize that. Oh, we love to be tall, but everything when you're tall, it's harder.
It's harder. Like sitting in cars and ducking everywhere you go to go.
Mhm.
In subways.
I'm
People are like, oh,
5'11".
you're tall.
I'm
I'm like,
5'11", so I know. And then your leg room. A lot of my height is in my legs, so
hmm.
you got to get leg room, and
But,
your clothes is expensive. Everything's expensive.
then I wear a size 15. My son wears a size 13. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I know it's expensive now. I know it's expensive for me before back then, but watching my child grow gradually, I'm like, oh, because my son is 6'3", he's already in 10th grade. And when I was in high school, I had a growth spurt, so I already know what's gonna be like this summer. I feel like he's gonna be like 6'6", like how I was when I was in high school. Because
Wow.
I went from 6 feet to maybe 6'5", 6'6" in one summer. In
Yeah.
one summer, just like that.
You come back after summer. Everybody looks like at school. Like,
I'm
what
like,
happened to you?
what happened to you? Oh. And then my son, he's stocky, so my son got weight. So I'm like, oh man.
Jeez.
So
Shaq, he got to go to the Shaq school.
yeah, because now I lost a lot of weight now because I'm a diabetic, so I lost weight. So now my son got my old clothes, so I could wear like 1X or 2X, and I used to wear 3X or 4X. So I'm like, now you can have my clothes now. I ain't got to buy no new clothes. You can have my new clothes. You can have my old clothes now. So, but my son is my inspiration too as well though, because he's the one that basically keep me level-headed, especially sometimes when I deal with me being not depressed, but like I have my moments because like last year, 2023, like my cancer had came back, my sarcoma cancer had came back, so which had me had my arm taken out, my right hand taken out. So, but my son was able to like kind of like give me inspiration, and he's like, Dad, I know you're a fighter, but I know you have your moments. I'm here for you. So it was big on his part to even like coach me in a way to get my mind right and get my mind back. And then I have great supporters. My wife was a great supporter. My mom's,
Yes.
Mikey J's, one of them too, and that's my son's godfather. So I always put Mikey J on a high pedestal because he's a great person. So that not only because the credentials, but just a human being. He's very lovable human being. So
yes,
and then I always thank him for the opportunity to be a part of TONY because anybody else could have been in my position, but he saw something in me, so that could be a part of his vision and make his vision alive in the film. So,
right.
And then my character Nugget, I mean, he coached me too as well. So it was positive coaching and all that. Say certain lines this way or do this a certain way. So he wanted to me to look more different than however I looked in my videos that I ever like filmed with different producers or editors and all that. So
Yes.
not to throw shade at any producers, because like I give them thanks and the opportunity for even having me a part of their projects too. So as I keep going, as I do filming and for different projects, like even with Mikey J and anybody else, I learn. So I always like to learn. I always to improve. I know I'm like, yo, I should have said this way. I could have did this way or whatever. So it's always for me as an actor is room for improvement. So I just feel like every time I'm on a screening film or I'm just learning the script and all that, it's me for room for improvement.
All right. Well, we're going to watch a bit of this and we'll come back and watch
All right.
the movie Tony. Here we go.
All right.
Quiet on set. Speeding. Camera rolling. Action. Print, cut.
What can you tell us about your boy getting rolled on? I heard they tried to make a 3-piece special of that fat fuck.
Karma just murked 2 little niggas. She's out of control.
You killed my fucking son? I don't give a fuck where you get it from. Go get that bread.
I don't care if it's man, woman, children, fucking grandparents in them corners. Smoke everybody.
Now that cooler heads have prevailed, I think it's only right that we do business.
I heard your boy almost became a 3-piece in a biscuit. That shit crazy. If this was anyone else, it would not be a conversation. I would have bombed your fucking car. The next time you talk to me like that again, I'm gonna rip your fucking balls, cabrón.
They say that people who talk too much always end up fucking up business.
And what would you like to talk about? Because I don't know nothing about nothing.
What the fuck, Rena? I could see if you went state to state, selling vacuum cleaners or some goddamn Girl Scout cookies for a hustle. But drugs, Rena? You done bumped your goddamn head.
Shit's not good. Not good at all, bro. They just tried to take our chicken.
You know who the fuck I
License, registration, and insurance.
Why?
I know this nigga ain't as bet.
What you pushing, 40? And you out here running around like you 25? Fuck, man.
Her beef was born is her beef was born, not our kids. Get your bitch ass the fuck up out of here before you what?
Damn! Just go home, run a hot shower, and relax.
Just like you.
What?
You talk too motherfucking much.
Diablo's going to take you.
Fuck you, maricón. When I die, I'm going to fuck the devil.
Wow.
That was intense. The first time I saw that trailer, I was like, wow.
But where were you? You were
somewhere. Well, I
somewhere in there. Yeah, because it had a lot of different people, but it was good.
Oh, no, it was good, but yeah, I ain't worried about it. The people was like, why you ain't in the trailer? I was like, listen, I got no control. It's up to the director, the producer. This is his project, and it's his vision, and this is what it is. But y'all will see me, so y'all will see me. Y'all see me, so. But like I said, the trailer is very dope. Like when we had the trailer release, it was fire. Like mad people was like, oh, let me see it again. We played it like at least 3-4 times if I'm accurate with the number, but it's very good because the coming out to the quality of the camera, the sound, everything is what make that trailer. And to the characters and to the crew, everybody that's affiliated with TONY made it come alive. So imagine the trailer is on fire. So imagine the season, the series. See, y'all ain't seen nothing yet, though. See, y'all just see part of it. So now that y'all wondering what's going on based on the trailer, but like I said, though, it's dope, though, because we all played a part in our role. No matter how big your role or how small your role is, we all play a part, and we came and made the producer's vision alive, you know? So that was the greatest thing about watching.
So what's up next for you after this?
After this? Ooh, like I said, my my basketball game too. On the 28th, I'm doing that.
Yes.
I'm community organizer for that.
Okay.
I got a couple projects on the way. I got a couple other projects on the way too. So I was supposed to be shooting Her Way, and then I got another one. I totally forgot what it was just now, but Raven. I was supposed to be shooting Raven too. I'm supposed to be doing a cameo scene for that, but
wow,
I'm patiently waiting. So
okay,
not a rush. So I'm patiently waiting wait to my turn, because they always say sometimes it's not your position, or sometimes it's not your turn. But when it's your turn, the lights is on. So that's what I'm worried on that. So,
that's it. So if you had an opportunity, what other type of movies would you like to do?
Opportunity, I would like to work with 50 Cent, Tyler Perry. No matter what role, I'll take a role. I'm a big Tyler Perry fan. I'm a big 50 Cent fan. Like I said, Power. I like Power. Don't get me wrong. I love Power. But from my opinion, it's good on entertainment purposes. But Tony TONY brings back that real crime series effects. So we've been missing for a long time. Not to throw shade on Power. Power's very good, because I'm saying, because 50 Cent is one of the good executive producers for the project. Not to throw shade, but like I said, I feel like, in my opinion, I don't know if everybody else on the same boat as
me, but it's you.
I feel like Tony is what was missing, that gap in between how the existence of Power and any other crime series that wasn't being played in that time. So Tony is going to be in the mix. So I feel like Tony should be in a big platforms, but it's only going to take time. And I feel like the audience is, we just get a great audience, and they spread the word to their friends and their family. They spread their word to their grandmas or their aunties, their cousins, anybody that watched the film. I feel like it's gonna go in its right position, in its right plateau, but it's just gotta be a team effort, not only from the cast and the crew, but it gotta be from the audience too. Because if the audience like it as much as they should like it and all that, it will grow as much, and then the fan base will be able to speak for itself.
All right. So are there any shout outs that you want to give, Alonzo?
Alonzo, my bad.
Alonzo.
Mm-hmm. Shout out for, like I said again, I want to give my utmost high to my Heavenly Father above me. That always guide me and always take care not only myself but my family. Always giving me positive outlook, how to look about the day and all that. My wife, I want to recognize my wife for always being my best friend, always being my backbone. Recognize my son for always being my inspiration, always pushing me to greatness. I just want to recognize the TONY crew members, the cast, the crew. I want to give a shout out to Michael Stephen Paul, aka Mikey J, always giving people a platform, not only to myself but other people platform to bring their talent and making his film come to life. And I just want to let all the world know that I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. You'll see this face in the big screen, so always take a good look at his face.
All right. So if people want to follow you on social media, where can they find you?
All right, they can find me on Facebook, Alonzo Phillips. That's spelled ALANZO Phillips, PHILLIPS. And you can find me on Instagram at I am Alonzo Phillips Jr. That's IAMALANZO PHILLIPS JR.
All right. So people follow him. You know, you guys got a little taste of the teaser, you know, and, you know, we heard his journey, and the journey continues. It's not stopping. So he's open to all roles in acting, you know, so people want to, you know, get him in the scripts, because I know a lot of movie people and movie writers and stuff want to be in, you know, that are watching, and they, you know, sometimes they scoop up the people, you know. And next thing you know, so I do want to thank you, Alonzo.
Yes, thank you for me.
Yes, for coming. And you know, when you're getting some new stuff going, just come back. All right.
I got you. All right.
All right. So everybody, I do want to thank the viewers tonight for watching here with Alonzo Phillips. So good night and bye for now.